Friends, gather round, we've got something truly extraordinary to discuss today. The year is 2025 and the world of cryptocurrency just got a whole lot more interesting. Imagine a world where digital currencies are as common as the dollar bill, and everyone from your neighbor to your grandma is talking about the latest coin. Why? Because Donald J. Trump, the former reality TV star turned politician, has decided to slap his name on a digital coin. Yes, the man who brought us "You're fired" is now bringing us a new kind of currency. Yes, you heard that right, the dollar Trump coin is here. It's shiny, it's bold, and it's as controversial as the man himself. Now you might be thinking, is this a stroke of genius, a blatant cash grab, or maybe both? The dollar Trump coin has everyone talking, from financial analysts to your average Joe. And honestly, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Is this the future of finance, or just another headline-grabbing stunt? The debate is heating up and opinions are divided, because when it comes to Trump and money, things always get a little messy. From his real estate empire to his time in the White House, controversy seems to follow him like a shadow. But before we dive into the ethical quagmire that is Trump's crypto empire, do us a favor and hit that like button. Your support helps us bring you the latest and most intriguing stories. Subscribe to the channel for more hard-hitting analysis, and consider joining as a member to support our work. We dive deep into the stories that matter, and your support makes it all possible. Links are in the description. Check them out for more information and resources on today's topic. Now back to the show. Stay tuned as we unravel the mystery behind the dollar Trump coin and what it means for the future of cryptocurrency. So what exactly is Trump cooking up in the crypto kitchen? Well, the dollar Trump coin, a meme coin launched in January 2025, is just the tip of the iceberg. We're talking about a full-blown crypto buffet here, folks. There's the WLFI token, shrouded in secrecy and linked to a company called World Liberty Financial. More on them later. Then there's the USD1 stablecoin, aiming to be the digital dollar of the future. It seems Trump isn't content with just dipping his toes in the crypto pool. He wants to do a cannonball right into the deep end. But wait, there's more. Remember that time Trump talked about building a wall? Well, this time he's building a digital one. A digital Fort Knox, to be precise, and it's filled with Bitcoin. In a move that surprised absolutely no one, Trump signed an executive order creating a strategic Bitcoin reserve. This decision has sent ripples through both the political and financial worlds, sparking debates and discussions about the future of digital currencies in the United States. Think of it like the gold reserve, but instead of shiny bars, it's filled with lines of code that represent unimaginable wealth. The concept is revolutionary, yet controversial, as it shifts the paradigm from tangible assets to digital ones, or maybe just a bunch of funny dog pictures depending on the day. The volatility and unpredictability of cryptocurrencies add a layer of humor and uncertainty to this bold move. This digital Fort Knox isn't just filled with Bitcoin, though. It's a diversified portfolio of digital assets, aiming to hedge against the risks associated with any single cryptocurrency. It also includes a handful of other cryptocurrencies, such as Ethereum, Litecoin, and Ripple. Each of these digital currencies brings its own unique strengths and weaknesses to the table. Because why limit yourself to just one volatile asset when you can have a basket of them? Diversification is key in the unpredictable world of digital finance. The administration claims this reserve will protect America's financial interests in the digital age. They argue that embracing digital currencies is essential for maintaining economic dominance in an increasingly digital world. But critics are skeptical, to say the least. They question the stability and security of such a reserve, pointing out the notorious volatility of cryptocurrencies. They argue that it's just another way for Trump to enrich himself and his cronies, and with good reason. The intertwining of political power and personal financial gain has always been a contentious issue. Remember World Liberty Financial, the company behind the WLFI token? This company has been at the center of numerous financial controversies and debates. Turns out it's owned by none other than, you guessed it, Donald Trump and his sons. This revelation has only fueled the fire of criticism, raising questions about the true motives behind the creation of this strategic Bitcoin reserve. In a blatant display of "I'm not even trying to hide the conflict of interest anymore," Trump hosted a White House crypto summit. The guest list read like a who's who of the crypto world. The Winklevoss twins, Michael Saylor, even the elusive Satoshi Nakamoto. Okay, maybe not. The summit was ostensibly about making America the crypto capital of the world, but let's be real, it was probably just an excuse for Trump to rub shoulders with the crypto elite and maybe get some insider trading tips. The summit focused on regulatory clarity and the composition of the strategic reserve. But amidst all the talk of innovation and blockchain technology, one couldn't help but wonder, is this really about America's future, or is it just another Trump grift? Now, you can't talk about Trump and crypto without mentioning the market impact, because when Trump sneezes, the crypto market catches a cold, or in this case, when Trump launches a meme coin, Bitcoin goes on a rocket ship to the moon. The launch of Dollar Trump sent shockwaves through the crypto world, propelling Bitcoin to a record high and pushing other cryptocurrencies into overdrive. It seems everyone wanted a piece of the Trump crypto pie, even if it tasted suspiciously like a stale Big Mac. But this sudden surge in prices raised concerns about market manipulation and the outsized influence of a single individual. Because when one man can move the market with a tweet or a meme coin, it's enough to make even the most seasoned crypto investor break out in a cold sweat. Trump's foray into crypto wasn't just about making money, though let's be honest, that was a big part of it. His interest in the burgeoning world of digital currencies also marked a significant shift in the regulatory landscape of the United States. It also signaled a shift in the regulatory landscape. The Trump administration's approach to cryptocurrency was a stark departure from the previous era of uncertainty and regulatory crackdowns. Gone were the days of uncertainty and regulatory crackdowns. Instead, the administration rolled back numerous regulations, creating a more welcoming environment for the crypto industry. Trump's administration ushered in a new era of crypto-friendliness, rolling back regulations and embracing the industry with open arms. This new approach was seen as a breath of fresh air by many in the crypto world. This hands-off approach was music to the ears of crypto companies, who had long complained about stifling regulations. They saw it as an opportunity to innovate and grow without the heavy hand of government interference. But critics argued that this deregulation would lead to a wild west of scams and fraud. They warned that without proper oversight, the market could become a breeding ground for unethical behavior. And they weren't entirely wrong. The lack of oversight created a breeding ground for shady characters and pump-and-dump schemes. These fraudulent activities became more prevalent as the regulatory environment loosened. The lack of oversight created a breeding ground for shady characters and pump-and-dump schemes. Investors found themselves increasingly vulnerable to these schemes, often losing significant amounts of money. It seemed that in Trump's rush to make America the crypto capital of the world, he forgot about the little things like, protecting investors from getting fleeced. The balance between innovation and regulation remains a contentious issue, and the legacy of Trump's regulatory shakeup continues to be debated. So here we are at the heart of the matter. Trump's crypto ventures, while undoubtedly entertaining, raise serious ethical concerns. The conflicts of interest are so blatant, they're practically wearing neon signs. The lines between Trump's personal financial interests and his role as a former president are so blurred, they're practically non-existent. It's a tangled web of self-dealing and cronyism that would make even the most jaded observer raise an eyebrow. The question is, what does this mean for the future of crypto? Will Trump's involvement tarnish the industry's reputation? Or will his crypto push cement America's dominance in the digital age? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, it's going to be a wild ride.